Hello, my name's Sue Carey. In this video I'm going to be talking to you about our school curriculum, the role of our school vision, the place of spirituality and how we support children to make good choices. Our school curriculum goes beyond the lessons and the subject teaching that happens in school. It's the learning that children encounter within and between lessons across the whole school day, whether the children are in class or perhaps on a school trip or residential. The national curriculum says that schools should promote the spiritual, moral, cultural, mental and physical development of pupils, and that we should prepare pupils at the school for opportunities, responsibilities and experiences of later life. The Church of England Vision for Education further supports this. It describes a vision for human flourishing for all, one that embraces excellence and academic rigour but sets them in a wider framework. This is worked out theologically and educationally through 4 basic elements which permeate the vision for education. These are wisdom, hope, community and dignity. Our school vision is being the best we can be and committed to making a difference. That's being our best, not striving to win all the time, but bringing our best selves to everything we do. And committed to make a difference is making a positive change, making the world a better place, make a difference in our world. This school vision guides our school curriculum. We've broken it down into different sections. So being the best we can be, we think about developing children's sense of self, their spiritual development, their independence and resilience and their confidence with communication. Committed to make a difference, we've broken down into relationships and leadership and citizenship, helping our children to become team players, collaborative learners, engaging with the community and engaging with the environment. Westbury children develop an emotional intelligence. They help each other to feel proud, accepted and valued. Pupils succeed academically and learn to engage in a wider society as considerate and well-balanced citizens. They choose to be kind, to make a difference in our world and to strive to make our world a better place. Bury Narborough is a Church of England school. The children at Bury Narborough enjoy hearing stories in the Bible and these help them to think about how to live life. In particular, we use the parable of the Good Samaritan and Paul's words in Galatians to help them understand the Christian roots of our school vision. Spiritual development. What is it and what does it mean in our school? Spiritual development, describing spirituality, is intangible, but we know that spiritual development is really important for human wellness. So we've spent some time thinking about what it means to us and how we can explain it to our children so that we all have that shared language. Developing spirituality means giving children the opportunities to become aware of the world in new ways, to wonder about the amazing things, the wows of life, but also the things that bring us up short, the ows. And in this, children are learning about life in all its fullness. We think about giving children opportunities to reflect on their experience, to meditate on life's big questions and to consider some possible answers. In these, they are learning from life by exploring their own insights and perspectives and those of others. And we want to give children opportunities to respond to all of this, to do something creative as a means of expressing, applying or further developing their thoughts and convictions. In this, they are learning to live by putting into action what they are coming to believe and value. Kintsugi is the Japanese art of mending broken ceramics with golden joinery or glue. It creates something that has been broken into something even more beautiful, like the pot in the picture. We use this metaphor to help children to understand that the wows, the ows and the nows of life are like the cracks in a pot, but they can be filled with the golden threads of spirituality, making our life more full. And finally, I'd like to talk to you about how we support children to make good choices. We use this model, the Be Kind model. Be kind to ourselves, be kind to others and be kind to space. Be kind to self means being prepared, looking after ourselves, recognising and managing emotions and having a positive mindset, believing in ourselves. Being kind to others means respecting difference, ensuring equity and treating others as we would want to be treated. And being kind to the space around us, our environment, means sharing, avoiding waste, appreciating our beautiful world and treading lightly, not causing harm. We use this Be Kind model to frame conversations with children and to help them think about the choices they have. We help the children to think about what being kind means in class and at playtime and in the lunchroom, but also in various different situations. So, for example, at the beginning of term, children in Key Stage 2 went camping, and before the trip and during the trip, the teacher spoke to the children about what being kind meant in that particular environment. The children understood that being kind to themselves whilst at camp meant being prepared and knowing what their belongings looked like and where they were, that they needed to stay dry and to warm, they needed to eat and drink sensibly and to look after their bodies. They needed to sleep so they could enjoy the next day, and they needed to believe in themselves but let people know if they needed support to be brave. The children understood that being kind to others meant being a good friend and helping others to be brave sometimes, respecting people's property, being encouraging and supportive of others, recognising that some people might feel differently, they might be really excited or a little bit scared, and that's okay, and giving people space when they needed it, even though they were all in one tent, and allowing others to sleep when they wanted to. And being kind to the space or the environment for the children then meant helping to get camp ready and helping to pack away at the end of camp, not leaving any litter, respecting the animals that live at camp all the time, and allowing the space to be still in a beautiful place and for others to be still in that beautiful place. And, of course, for safety, staying in the agreed areas. Another example, most recently, I spoke to a group of children at Berry Narbor who were talking to me about reintroducing football into the playground, a bit of a contentious issue in our schools. So we got the Be Kind model out and we started talking about what would being kind if we had football back look like. And the children decided that being kind to themselves would mean that school football should be fun. It shouldn't be frustrating or upsetting for themselves or other people. That they should always choose the right activity for them on that particular day, and that might not always be football. Being kind to others would mean everybody who wants to play could be included in the play, but it's their choice. Inclusive play using the school football rules are not the same as football club rules. They know that being kind to others means that there would be football and not football days because not everybody likes football, and that play would be non-contact because it's a small space, so there's no big kicks, and teams would definitely need to be fair because there's children of all ages playing together. Thinking about the space, the children decided that being kind would be that football wouldn't be every day to allow space for other big games to take place in the playground, that it would need to happen in a defined area, allowing space for other play to happen around the edges, that the balls that the children needed to use would need to be safe so that everybody could share, but perhaps have two balls so that those children who are more confident could play together and those who are still developing their skills could play together. And the children decided that they'd need to put the goals away on non-football days. So you can see how we use this framework to help children to think about what being kind means. And also you can see how our Be Kind model further supports our school vision. Being kind to ourselves is about being the best we can be, and being kind to others and the space around us is committed to make a difference.